And here we are, driverless cars in GTA 5. Actually, no, it's a buggy car. However, this car is a Toyota Altezza, aka Lexus IS200, that is quite highly tunable, which we've never done on this channel before. So hello everyone, welcome back to another video, where today we're going to be tuning up this awesome Toyota Altezza. Just got to ignore the fact that Michael is currently sitting in the passenger seat pretending to drive. Because for some reason this is right-hand drive, but Michael is still sitting over on the left. Okay, the doors don't animate or anything. This is pretty rudimentary, but there are lots of tuning parts for this, so we can forgive it. So this does actually have a full 3D beams engine. Always nice to have a full 3D engine going on there. Then we have our interior in a very interesting colour, because I assume that's supposed to be black, but everything's sort of like a really weird dark red. And then we have the boot, just pretty simple. And actually quite a lot of nice detail. Got a nice 3D Toyota badge and all the other sort of good gubbings. But we don't need to look at this standard car too much, because we do have, if I jump into menus customs here, a lot of tuning parts. All sorts of things, different bumpers to choose from, spoilers. What have we got in here? Oh, some arch covers and stuff. So let's just quickly, there are going to be some comments on the screen. These are not from the previous video. They're just comments featured from various videos. As some of you guys have known, because I've said this recently, I am no longer featuring comments in the next video, as in like comments that are in this video won't be in the next one, but they will be in like 2 or 3 videos time or something like that. It's just so that I can get through editing a lot quicker, because it really was slowing me down. So let's start off in menus customs. Let's just check out this arch cover stuff first, because I'm curious. Oh, okay, these are light covers. Oh, okay, I thought we was going to get both, but we can just pick between. It would have been nice if we could have had both there, I will be honest. We'll keep that stock for now, because I'm not sure where this is going to go. I definitely will change this paint though, because it's a little dark around here. Okay, that's a lot easier to see, a lot brighter. So I just want to check interior color, because I really want this to be black, because it just doesn't look great. We can't really change that, I don't think. Let's just check. No, okay, no interior color changes happening. We're just gonna have to cope with this sort of white and off dark red burgundy sort of color. So for the spoiler, we have 9 different styles to choose from. One of them seems to just be none by the looks of things, because I think that, yeah, okay, so 8. We do have this one, does obscure that Toyota badge though. Not sure if we can hide that. Then we have this one, which has got some very weird clamps on it. Is that a thing? Do people do that to cars? I've not seen that before. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that one. Then we have this, which I'm pretty sure is like a standard spoiler. I'm pretty sure I've seen some with that on before. Then we have this nice little one. Then we have the slightly bigger one there. We have another. We have quite a few of these little lip ones here. Whoa, okay, that was a lot bigger than expected. We have this giant one. And then to finish, we have an even bigger one. This thing is massive. I kind of like it though. I will admit I kind of like it, but I think for this one I quite like that. So then on the front bumper we have 15 different options. Oh, okay, this is really going to change. Definitely got some glitching of that texture at the bottom there. We'll try to ignore that. So we have this first one. Don't have any names, so they're just nameless styles we're going to have to just go through. Oh, that one's pretty track oriented. I'm going to make like a proper like time attack version of this afterwards, I think. Got some bumperless styles going on here. That looks almost like a chaser, I feel like. Then we have this one, all very similar. No grille down the bottom here though, so it looks kind of a bit open. Also this where we have the number plate surround but no number plate. I'm not sure if that's an extra. We'll check that out in a minute. Then we have these, just a nice few simple lip additions to the bottom here. Oh, and a couple of bumperless ones with some bars and stuff. Well, I've got to be honest, I quite like the standard bumper, but I like having these little bits at the bottom, so I'm thinking of going for this one actually. This is quite nice. Then on the rear bumper we have the options of number 1, 2, oh, this one's got some like grills going on at the back there. Then we have number 3, that's pretty similar to stock. Oh, very similar to stock even. Number 4, just a bit more bulbous. Number 5, 6, got some nice little sort of like drifty looking little flares at the bottom there, especially that one. And then we have that one to finish. I'm not sure which one of these actually go. The stock rear bumper is pretty nice on its own. That one's alright. Maybe this one, because it's got like that bit of a flick to it, which is sort of a similar shape to that one. So I'm going to go for that. style number 5. On the exhaust, we have the option of, should we turn this around so we can see this a bit better? It's a bit dark around here. I tell you what, I do like these, especially with that spoiler. There's just something about that I just really like. So on the exhaust, we have the stock, which is just really dark. Then we have that, which disappears. They're mostly all broken. Unless they are somewhere else on the car. Let's just double check. No? Huh, that's kind of weird. Yeah, definitely not perfect, this mod. There's definitely a few little errors here, especially because these don't really have any textures at all. On the hood, we have the options of the stock, the quite interesting... Yeah, that's kind of weird. Then we have this one. It's quite nice. Definitely a lot of panel gap with that one, though. Or we just have this bonnetless version. I think the only options are these two, because that one just adds even more gap than there already is. So I think for this one, I'm actually going to keep it stock, because I want this one to... I might do this one as like if I had this in real life, just a nice sort of like daily but still kind of cool look. Then on the fenders, we have... Oh, we do actually have some little wide arch things. I will be using V-Stancer then. Bringing the wheels out on these ones. Ooh, okay, we can get some wide fitment here. Or we can just get that little bit on the front. I very much like style 2, but I don't think that's going to match with this look in particular. I'm going to use that in the next one. Okay, I'm just going to use style 1. I'm just going to have these just nice simple things. They do stick out of the back. There's a lot of panel gap with this car, I've got to say. Then on the roof options, it's the roof spoiler. Okay, so we have that one. We have that one, or we have these, which I'm not a fan of on this car, I've got to say. Especially in that, because there's just no texture to them. They're literally just black, which doesn't look right. So I think I might actually keep that spoiler for the time attack one, just to make it a bit more out there. I think that'd be that for this one. Then we can upgrade the engine, the brakes, transmission. Then we have the suspension. Drop. Woof! Okay. That's low. That is a huge drop. I don't really want to have it that low, so I'm gonna... Well, I'll change it in V-Stance in a second. That'll work. On the windows, can we tint them? Yeah, we can, but it also tints the rear lights, which, to be honest, not a fan of. Does it tint the front lights as well? It does. Do you know what? I might use that on... Oh, look, that window isn't tinted. Yeah, there's definitely some flaws with this car, I've got to say. Also, just noticing between stock and limo, there's actually a massive loss of all the light glass. So actually, I've got to put this on limo mode just so I can have my glass here. That's kind of weird. On extras, we have... Ah, there's the number plate. Doesn't fit, but we have the number plate. And on the front, I guess? No? Okay, and extra 3 is just this bit down the bottom, which I don't really want. And extra 2 is just a sort of Tokyo-style subway handle in a love heart shape. Yeah, this is kind of weird. We'll definitely get this and a time attack build out of this, though, at least. So I'll stick a turbo, change the paints. I'm actually feeling that sunset red today. I quite like those sort of colours with this car. Also, the cabernet red is also really nice for this car. Actually, yeah, I prefer that more to sunset red. I'm going to go for that. Then on the wheels, we have, well, I don't know. Let's just pick a random one because I'm going to use V-Stancer anyway. Oh man, these wheels are big. I'm going to have to definitely raise this up quite a lot. I quite like that multi-spoke look though right now for this. I'm going to go for that. Now, we're going to jump out, go to V-Stancer, go to suspension menu first of all because we need to, there we go. Definitely don't need to do much slamming with this car, especially with the wheels of this size. I might actually make the wheels a little bit smaller because they are pretty big. There we go. I'll drop them down to about there. I'll give them a bit more width. They are very wide anyway, so there's not really much to change there. Then we'll just get a little bit of camber. I don't want to go crazy with this one. I want to make the next one the crazy one. That's looking nice. That's looking pretty stable, I'd say. I think that is a pretty simple but nice and tasteful build. And there we are. Full-on drift style. That's pretty good. Oh, sounds nice too. And that was terrible. Have I just... How do I keep doing this? How do I keep setting cars and people on fire just by tapping them? This is mad. Can I do that again? I want to see how easy it is to do that again. Okay, now I've scared everyone off. Try it again, just a simple tap. No, okay, he didn't set fire that time. How did that happen? So that was weird. Well, that's that first build done. Now I'm going to make the crazy, massively stanced time attack version. So let's make this one pretty all out. So let's just go to the arch covers. And I guess I'll just cover one side because that's all I can do. It would have been nice if I could have covered both, but whatever. On the spoiler, naturally got to go for style 9. On the front bumper, I've naturally got to go for whatever's big and massive, which I guess is that one. And this color definitely doesn't suit it. We're gonna have to change this. Actually, let's change that first, because this color is driving me mental. Okay, I'm sort of feeling the dark blue for this one, but I'm definitely not feeling these light covers. If we had both, it would have been good, but just trying to pick one, I think it looks silly, so I'm going to get rid of those. And also noticed, we do have what I guess is secondary color here. Let's see. Yeah, that's the secondary color. Okay, so where else is that secondary color tied? Is it literally just the lights? If it's just the lights, I'm going to set that to orange. Just, I don't know. Just, why not? Then on the rear bumper, we want, obviously, the most insane looking one. And to be honest, they're not really that insane. I'll just stick this one, it's fine. Exhaust we can't change. Hood we might as well go for that one. Fenders we want to go wide, so there's that one. We'll add the roof spoiler as well. Then we'll do the standard engine, brakes, transmission, race suspension to slam it down. We'll set the windows to limo again, just so we can actually get some proper glass going on this one. So it's just a case of wheels and V-starts, I guess, now. So let's just find some nice wheels to go with this one. If I want to go race, actually, I think I've just instantly found them with these first set, because we got like the center locking wheel nut thing and their deep dish. I think they are perfect. But I want to give this crazy camber. But first of all, let's just get that knocked up so we can change all of our camber and stuff. Let's just go for lots on the rear. I want to go mad with this one. Bring that out. Oof. That's looking pretty stanced out. And then the same for the front. Let's just get matching on that one, because you guys seem to like it when I do matching stance, even though I'm not always a fan of that. Do you know what? I know that it's supposed to be a drift thing, but do you know what? I don't like it. I don't like intense amount of camber at the front. I just like that sort of rear camber look. I know that not everyone likes it, but whatever. And we'll slam that down, nose down, and there we have it. There is a pretty... In fact, let's just change the color of those wheels. Could even do them this orange to match that light, but I don't know. I even something like gold. Pretty nice. That'll work. And I'll do gold on the secondary to match on those lights. There you go. That sort of blends them in a bit better now. And there you have it. There is 2 different styles of Toyota Altezza. We have the sort of street style one on the left here. Really nice sort of deep color. I really like how that looks. Or we have this crazy one right here. Let's just turn this around so we can see the light better at the back. Look at that. Let me know what you think is your favorite in the comment section below. Michael gets out of that car really weirdly. Let's just watch him get into this. Oh, is it just... No. Is he going to get in? No. Oh, there he goes. And there you have it. Let me know which one is your favorite in the comment section below. Maybe you'd have tuned yours a little bit differently. Let me know how you'd have done yours in the comment section below. But that will be it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Goodbye.